trace your pattern and cut it, right? And you will have center panel and you will have side panel. And on the side panel, you will tape your dart. This is one option, and there is nothing wrong with it. So slash and spread method is broadly used, widely used, okay? So, but then you will need to trace it and have room left for seam allowances and for alterations. Basically, you can glue it on something else. So the faster method in this case is a pivoting method. Right? In pivoting method, I am tracing this part. So I am tracing, where's my pencil? From the midpoint all the way through the center front to the first dart leg. I am marking my apex. When I'm removing the pattern, I'm connecting these points. And this is a very, very basic classic princess line. You can shape it a little bit, give it a little bit of softness. You could. Okay? And it will look a little bit prettier. Now with the other part, so I am tracing the other part. So I'm marking where my apex is. I already traced this part of the dart. The dart is not needed in princess line, so I'm marking where my second leg of the dart is. So I'm tracing from it up to the dart point. Okay, and I'm marking where it ends. Then I'm putting a pencil into my apex, and this is my pivoting point. So this side of the dart is marked. Okay? Now imagine you sewing, you're bringing two dart legs together. You're closing the dart. This is exactly what you're doing. You're bringing the other side of the dart to the first. Okay? And then you're tracing the rest of the pattern. You already traced this piece, so you're not touching it. You're tracing this part. Okay? And then you remove this, you have this mark, you connect. Now you see how pointy this is? So now there's your option for reshaping. So I'll do reshaping in another color so you can see it could look a little bit nicer, okay? A little bit softer. So I'm keeping the widths the same. It's just slight reshaping. You see, very little. So my line is no longer straight, it's slightly curved. Okay? Now, over here, it's a different story. If we chop this like a coconut, then it will look like that. But we have rounded mound. So make it more rounded. This is what we were pinning on Vivian, right? And then, okay. So this is your shape. Okay, and then I will shape here. And remember I said we have concaved area right here. So it's a gap. See, if I put a ruler, it's better to show on the mannequin. You have a gap right there. So you can eliminate some of it. In regular dresses, we don't do too much of it because the fabric